box hums a lonely tune. Steam curls up from the grates too soon. Your shadow slips where the streetcars sigh. Silk in your step and a question in your eye. The night tips its hat, the city holds its breath. I learn your name like a charming theft. Every promise wears a trench coat here, but your laugh cuts clean through doubt and fear. Moonlight on the sidewalk, writing us bold. Chalk lines of fate in a silvered code. If tomorrow's dice won't roll our way, let tonight decide, let the hours stay. Oh, sway with me slow where the lamplights lean, between the cracks of the in-between. We trade soft secrets with borrowed time, sip gin bright hopes from a crooked rhyme. Your glove meets mine, sparks learn to fly. The stars clock out as the dawn draws nigh. Sirens flirt with the edge of sleep. I'm knee-deep honest where the pavements weep. I've kissed the odds and lost before, but your smile deals me one card more. Moonlight on the sidewalk, spellbound glow. Footsteps sink to a velvet tempo. If the city wakes and calls us bluff, we'll bet on now because now's enough. Oh, hold me close till the headlines fade. Love's a wager the brave have made. Hush, hear the hush of the after-hours train. Coins in our pockets, thunder in our veins. No alibis, no maps to keep, just a promise that refuses sleep. Moonlight on the sidewalk, burning bright. Every step turns wrongs to right. Let the clocks complain, let the daylight knock. We're dancing circles around the clock. Moonlight on the sidewalk, say it plain. I'll choose you again and again. When the world sobers up at dawn, we'll still be here, brave sworn on. Moonlight on the sidewalk, stay till the silver softens into day. Lamplight humming on Lenox Avenue. Trumpets whisper where the sidewalks breathe. Your shadow dances in a cut glass room where laughter hangs like borrowed relief. Silk phrases curl from a baritone horn. Dice click time on a worn-out table. I learned your name between dusk and dawn in a city that teaches hearts to gamble. Every glance feels slightly outlawed, like a promise passed in code. I fold my doubts into my pocket, let the rhythm choose the road. Velvet nights in Harlem hold me close and slide. Spin me through the static till the hours fly. If tomorrow's thin as smoke, let it wait outside. Tonight we're inked in amber, side by side. Hear the chandelier sigh. Let the moon learn our alibi. A paper moon leans crooked overhead. Gin glass halos on a marble bar. Your laughter breaks like fresh baked bread, warm enough to make me forget who we are. Streetcars sketch a looping refrain, shoes confess on a maple floor. I'd trade my luck for one more frame of you, leaning toward the encore. Every word feels barely legal, every touch rewrites the rules. I leave my caution with the doorman, tip the night in silver blues. Velvet nights in Harlem swing me loose and brave. Let the ceiling drift like a tidal wave. If the world is counting pennies, let it misbehave. We're a rumor dressed in flame. Time slips out of tune. Stars keep at curfews. Hush now, hear the bass line pray. Footsteps melt, the room goes thin. I'm not asking you to stay, just to start where we begin. Velvet nights in Harlem write us in the air. Chalk our names on a midnight stare. If the dawn comes knocking, tell it we're not there. We're learning how to breathe the glare. Velvet nights in Harlem lift me low and slow. Turn the ache to honey, let it glow. When the city blinks, let the silence know we were here, and the music chose. Velvet night, soft and true. Harlem hums me and you.
The jukebox hums in a velvet haze. Midnight drips from a trumpet's phrase. Sip your words like bootleg wine. Every promise tastes half divine. Your shadow dances on cafe walls, laughs too quick, then softly stalls. I read your smile like loaded dice. Pretty chances, borrowed advice. Your eyes say stay, your silence runs. Two-step truth and loaded gun. Smoke rings in sweet lights, circling slow, spinning heaven from undertow. Every kiss is a clever disguise wrapped in smoke rings and sweet light. Let it drift, don't let it fall. Truth don't knock in halls like these at all. Your heels tap time on a cracked parquet. Dreams pawned cheap but dressed in lame. You talk of leaving, never when. Tomorrow's always wearing thin. Lipstick ghost on chip champagne. Names get lost but the ache remains. You call it love, I call it play. A melody that won't quite stay. You fold your cards, then deal again. Luck wears rouge and calls it fate. My friend, smoke rings and sweet lights rising high, painting halos in a crooked sky. Every vow is a wink in disguise, drawn in smoke rings and sweet light. slow burn, soft refrain. Nothing here was built to remain. Trumpets cry what words can't say. Truth slips out, the fire escape. If love's a crime, we plead alright. Guilty hearts and borrowed life. Smoke rings and sweet lies spin me blind. Honeyed alibi, sweetly timed. I know the trick, I know the price. Still I breathe in smoke rings and sweet lies. Smoke rings and sweet lies, thick as fate. Perfume sins that hesitate. If this is wrong, let it suffice. I chose the burn of smoke rings and sweet lies. As the band packs dreams away and dawn pretends it's just another day, your goodbye curls before my eyes. Smoke rings and sweet lies. Sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies.
The barroom clock is breathing slow. Cigarette smoke learns how to flow. A piano leans on tired chords, like it's heard too many goodbyes before. Your shadow slips across the tile. We're in trouble with a crooked smile. Every vow I meant to keep trips and falls at your bare feet. I was solid, I was certain, till your laugh pulled back the curtain. A glass of gin at midnight burns like a whispered sin. I swore I'd leave you standing, but here I am again. The night keeps asking questions. I don't pretend to win. One look turns into forever. With a glass of gin, spin me slow, don't say my name. Let the silence take the blame. Your glove rests on an empty chair, like it's waiting, like it cares. Streetlight flickers, losing nerve. Even stars forget their curve. You speak soft, but every word hits me sharper than it should. I don't chase, I don't confess. Still you read me letterless. I rehearsed my exit line. You erased it every time. A glass of gin at midnight, cold as an alibi. I said this heart was finished. There was another lie. The band plays something broken. The truth comes drifting in. I surrender to a glass of gin. Stay until the lights go pale. Leave before the courage fails. No rings, no promises to bind, just two doubts in borrowed time. If tomorrow learns our names, tonight won't be ashamed. A glass of gin at midnight cuts through my calm disguise. Every sip remembers what my mouth denies. The past taps on the window, the future won't come in, so I sign my name in silence with a glass of gin. A glass of gin at midnight, bright as a match struck thin. I don't need forgiveness, I don't need to win. Let the dawn find me honest, let the morning spin. If love's a beautiful mistake, pour another gin. The clock exhales, the bar goes still. Your eyes say stay, my hands say will. No regrets we have to pin, just a glass of gin at midnight. Smoke curls lazy from the bandstand light. A trumpet tells secrets it learned tonight. You step in soft like a whispered dare. Floorboards hum when you're standing there. Every clock in the room forgets to behave when your shadow starts leading the way. Dancing shoes don't lie, they confess in time. Never scuff a sentence, every spin a sign. You can fake a smile, you can change your name, but the rhythm gives away your game. Tap, tap, truth on a borrowed floor. Those heels know what you came here for. Gin glass laughter at the corner table. Promises stacked like chips at the label. You say you're passing, just killing an hour, but your feet keep voting for the power. Hands may bluff and lips may pretend, but steps remember where they've been. Dancing shoes don't lie, they testify under neon vows and a crooked sky. You might dodge the truth with a practiced grin, but the beat won't let you play innocent. Slide, hesitate, then cross that line. Leather soul speaking overtime. Hold it. Hear that hush between the snare and bass. That's where hearts misplace their alibis. Count it, 1 breath, 2 doubts, 3 regrets. regrets. Then swing takes a stand and swears you in. Dancing shoes don't lie, they narrate every risk you're scared to articulate. You can stall the truth till the break of day, but your feet already had their say. Dancing shoes don't lie, they shout your name in Morse code kicks and a runaway frame. When the lights go low and the band cuts dry, your steps keep talking. Dancing shoes don't lie. The Marquee flickers like it knows our names. Tinny trumpets laugh at yesterday's games. Your shadow slips through a puddle of light, selling me trouble that feels just right. Cashmere midnight, cheap perfume air. Every glance dares me not to care. The band leans low, the rhythm bends. Every rule here pretends to we trade our secrets in halftime sway. Soft-spoken sins we'll never say. If tomorrow knocks, we won't be found. Just whispers under the marquee sound. Hush now, let the cymbals tell the truth. Your laugh cuts sharp like a folded blade. A lucky mistake the night parade made. Dice roll smiles across the floor. I've lost my reasons, I won't ask for more. Silk and smoke and borrowed time. Your silence rhymes better than mine. The room exhales, the clock misbehaves. Even the walls forget how to stay brave. We trade our secrets in halftime sway. Loose the promises drift away. If daylight learns what we've allowed, it'll hear whispers under the marquee sound. Hold still, this moment hates goodbye. Just borrowed heat and unplayed games. Let the city blink first tonight. We'll slip between the beats just right. We trade our secrets in halftime sway. Every wrong note begs us to stay. Let the world keep spinning proud. We're whispers under the marquee sound. Secrets slow and sly, where the brass confesses and the truth runs dry. If love's a rumor, let it abound. Where eternal whispers under the marquee sounds. Soft shoes scuff as the lights come down. Still humming whispers under the marquee sound. The barkeep dims the chandeliers low. sweeps yesterday under sawdust snow. A piano exhales one last refrain, like a tired boxer still loving the pain. Your coat smells faintly of winter trains. Your laugh's got corners, dents and stains. We don't say much, just let it breathe. Two loose ends tangled in minor keys. Clock hands argue with the wall. Time's drunk, it can't stand tall. Every promise slips its rhyme in blue notes after closing time. Blue notes bend where the truth won't stay. They wobble like debts we never pay. If love's a trick, don't show me how. Just deal it crooked here and now. I don't need heaven bells or signs, just blue notes after closing time. Slow smoke curves, the night leans in. Let the wrong notes win. Your shadow dances on the cracked tile floor, like it's been here, left here, back before. You talk of towns that forgot your name, of cards marked subtle, never the same. I've kissed ambition, it tasted thin, like cheap champagne poured into tin. So I stay where the music bruises kind, where the melody's got a criminal mind. The register sighs, the door says no, but the rhythm's got nowhere to go. Every alibi slips its rhyme in blue notes after closing time. Blue, 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 blue notes drag their heels and lie. They swear they'll fall but float by. If love's alone, we can't refinance. Let's spend it all on one last dance. No clean endings, no straight lines, just blue notes after closing time. Glass clinks off, the room exhales. Let the melody derail. Kill the lights, let the shadows swing. Let the silence learn to sing. No witnesses, no alibis, just heartbeat syncopation ties. If tomorrow asks where we've been, tell it we misplaced the when. Blue do notes shake like hands unsure. Nothing holy, nothing pure. If love's a sentence, run it long. Let the commas do us wrong. I'll trade my doubts, my borrowed pride, for blue notes humming at your side. Blue notes howl and kiss the floor. They don't beg, they don't implore. If this is trouble, lock the door. I want the ache, not something more. No sunrise vows, no borrowed light, just blue notes burning through the night. Yeah, blue notes after closing time. The piano sleeps but won't forget. Neither will we, not yet. The band exhales a tight refrain. Trumpets bruise the velvet air. Your laughter slips between the notes like a secret I don't dare. A waiter counts the change of time with shoes worn thin and slow. You trace your name in borrowed light on a table no one owns. Every clock forgets its duty when your shadow leans my way. This room was built for leaving, but somehow asks me to stay. Lipstick on a crystal glass, proof that moments pass but stay. We don't toast to ever after, we toast to just tonight. Okay, your smile bends the law of gravity, pulls my doubt into the blue. If this spell is only temporary, let it be untrue. Sip by sip, the truth gets hazy. Names don't matter, hands do. A coat rack holds 100 lives that never made it home. Cigarette ghost, rehearse regrets in a key called almost known. You speak in half remembered towns, train lines, years and maybes. I answer with a careful grin like a man who's learned from babies. I've been loyal to my silence, paid my debts in self-control, but your eyes renegotiate every rule I used to know. Lipstick on a crystal glass, staining what was meant to shine. We don't promise resurrection, we just borrowed time. Your laugh unbuttons consequence, lets the daylight fend for itself. If I lose my best intentions, blame the shelf. Round and round the night keeps talking, we keep listening instead. No violins, no grand finale, just a pause the world can't sell. History taps my shoulder softly, says, kid, you're doing well. Lipstick on a crystal glass, every flaw in perfect view. Not a sin, not quite a virtue, just a chance the dark slipped through. If tomorrow asks for alibis, tell it we were never sure. We were busy being fragile and that felt pure. Lipstick on a crystal glass, let it ring when we collide. No parade, no proclamation, just two pulses out of stride.
Neon started on the avenue, late taxi tires whispered to the curb. I had luck in my pocket, folded thin, and a melody I didn't deserve. Your shadow leaned against the door frame, cigarette glowing like a vow. Every clock in the city held its breath when you turned around just now. I wasn't looking for forever, just a night that told the truth. Then the band struck something reckless, and my heartbeat learned your tune. When the trumpet cried softly low and blue, every note bent closer to you. Not a promise, not a plea, just the sound of you choosing me. When the trumpet cried softly, slow and deep, even hard luck fell asleep. Da-da, sway me easy, don't explain.
Let the brass say what we can't say. Dice were dancing on a felt green dream.
Bartender polished the past away. Your laugh cut sharp through the room like a razor wrapped in cabaret. I'd been rich in goodbye stories, pouring reasons to stay, but your eyes rewrote the ending in a language I couldn't betray. No headlines, no confetti, just a spark behind the eyes. Two souls leaning off the ledge of a perfectly bad idea. When the trumpet cried softly, warm and worn, every doubt came undone and torn. Not salvation, not sin, just a moment letting us in. When the trumpet cried softly, dusk to dawn, I forgot who I'd been before you came along. Da-da, hold that broken tone, make this lonely table feel like home. Hush now, hear that mute horn sigh, talking crooked truths it won't deny. No future written, no past repaired, just a room where we dare to care. When the trumpet cried softly, sharp then sweet, every wrong step found its feet. Not a miracle, not a show, just a night refusing to let us go. When the trumpet cried softly, clear and slow, love slipped in through the undertow. When the trumpet cried softly, loud inside, every fear laid down its pride. No more running, no alibi, just you, just me, just the why. When the trumpet cried softly, brave and true, the whole damn world swung into you. When the trumpet cried softly, stay right here, fade the lights, keep the sound sincere.
The marquee hums in tired gold. Shoes whisper stories the floorboards hold. You laugh like dice across the bar, unplanned, uneven, perfectly odd. A radio croons behind the wall. Time loosens its tie, ignores the call. Ink stains it slow in borrowed space. Neon dreams and cigarette smoke, promises bent but never broke. We sway where the rules were thin, between maybe not and almost in. Hold that glance a second more, like we've rehearsed this life before. Your shadow dances before your feet, knows the rhythm before the beat. A silver spoon taps nervous glass, waiting for courage to let it pass. The city breathes through open doors, 1,000 endings, none are sure. No alibis, no fixed design, just a moment, learning time. Neon dreams and cigarette smoke, truths half said but tightly spoke. We lean into the unknown tune, too early gone, too late, too soon. Stay until the lights confess they don't know more than we can guess. Trumpets sigh, then fall in line. The past blinks twice, then misaligns. If tomorrow asks our names, tell it we were busy with flames. Neon dreams and cigarette smoke, a wager made, a careful joke. We don't win, we don't retreat, we balance on uncertain feet. Neon dreams and cigarette smoke, every silence finally spoke. No map, no proof, no guarantee, just you leaning dangerously into me. The sign goes dark, the band unwinds. We leave the what ifs far behind. Neon fades, the moment stays, hanging in the corded days. The clock was leaning past midnight, ink-stained tunes on a paper floor. I wasn't hunting for romance, just shelter from the open door. Your laugh cut through the brass section like it knew my alibi. I was standing still in yesterday when tomorrow walked by. No vows, no velvet speeches, just a glance that wouldn't sit. Fate shrugged its tired shoulders and let the moment slip. Love slipped in on a swing beat, soft shoes on a borrowed heart. Didn't knock, didn't ask me, just dance me apart. Every note bent toward you, every doubt went mute. Love slipped in on a swing beat and forgot to leave the room. Slow, let the horns confess. If this is trouble, it's dressed in its best. Streetlights hummed in low rehearsal. rehearsal, sidewalk chalk with broken plans. You said dreams don't need permission, just a steady hand. I'd been trading hope for habits, calling that survival. You spun silence into reason like it was revival. No script, no grand entrance, just timing dressed as luck. The world exhaled between us and everything got stuck. Love slipped in on a swing beat, off time but perfectly placed. Left fingerprints on my thinking, left rhythm where I'd erase. Every fear learned your tempo, every maybe found true. Love slipped in on a swing beat and rewrote my point of view. Hold that line, don't rush the resolve. Some things arrive before they're solved. No moonlit promises, no rings of gold, just two ghosts learning how to stay bold. If it falls apart tomorrow, let tonight be clean. Let the record skip once on something real between. Love slipped in on a swing beat, leaned hard on the downbeat side. Taught my doubt how to listen, taught my pride how to hide. At every wrong turn useful, every truth felt new. Love slipped in on a swing beat like it always knew. Love slipped in on a swing beat, full band, no disguise. Turn my careful footsteps into something alive. If it's gone by morning, I'll still call it fair. 'Cause love slipped in on a swing beat and stayed longer than air. Swinging low, let it breathe. If it leaves, but tonight it stays on a swing beat. On a swing beat. On a swing beat. Neon trembles in a velvet haze. Trumpets bruise the air with blue. Tables whisper borrowed names while the clock pretends we're through. Your laugh slips past the cigarette smoke like a secret taught to swing. Every glance rewrites the night into something dangerous and clean. The bartender wipes away the hours, says the moon's already late. But your shadow leans toward mine like it's arguing with fate. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, but the night won't cash us out. Every maybe turns to fire when your silence starts to shout. If goodbye's just a rumor, love, let it stay that way somehow. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, and I'm ordering you now. One more pour of borrowed time, let the morning wait outside. A piano limps along the wall, playing truths it can't afford. Your glove rests beside my doubt like an unopened accord. We dance dance around the obvious like sinners dressed as saints. Every step denies the exit, every breath redraws the frame. The doorman hums a tired tune, keys like coins against his hand, but your eyes keep saying stay in a language I understand. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, where the past learns how to bend all the rules we never wrote. Start pretending to be friends. If forever's too expensive, we'll just steal it by the ounce. It's the last call at the Cotton Club. Hear the ceiling holding its breath now. Hear the glasses clink like vows. We're still standing here somehow. No horns, no drums, just heartbeat static. Time slips out of uniform. Your name tastes cinematic, like a storm that learned to warm. If this room forgets us tomorrow, let the echo keep the crime. We didn't fall into love, we misused time. It's the last call at the Cotton Club. Feel the floor leaning close. Every shadow bets on us, every exit overdosed. Say you'll stay until the sunrise, or until the truth runs dry. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, and the night refuses why. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, where the brave don't play it smart. We let jazz explain the damage, we let longing do the art. If this moment's all we're given, we'll spend it like a crown. It's the last call at the Cotton Club, and I'm not putting you down. Last call, the lights grow slow. Cotton Club, don't let us go. Last call, hold the sound till love forgets to wind us down.
Velvet lamps hum low in a borrowed hall. Floorboards whisper secrets to the shoes we stole. Your laughter folds into the smoking brass. Time misplaces as the measures pass. A sideways glance, a pause in the score. The room exhales what it can't ignore. We sway where the daylight never intrudes. Two silhouettes trading unspoken truths. No vows declared, no hands announced, just a hidden embrace when the band rebounds. Round and round, the rhythm conspires, holding the spark without feeding the fire. champagne manners carefully worn, promises dressed but never sworn. Your shadow lingers where my doubt sleeps, a quiet gamble the evening keeps. The trumpet leans into borrowed pain, says what we want, then fades again. We drift between the yes and the maybe, counting the steps that almost saved me. No names carved, no truth announced, only a hidden embrace when the lights go down. Round and round the needle sighs, spinning courage we won't advertise. If dawn should ask where the night has been, I'll blame the waltz and a careless spin. Some things live best unnamed, like the way your silence says my name. As the seams in your evening sleeves, no alibis, no proof pronounced, just a hidden embrace when the crowd thins out. So turn me slowly, let the past stay blind, let the clock misplace this moment in time. No headlines, no truth announced, only us in the hidden embrace we found. As the last chord bends and learns to rest, we part like strangers who knew us best.
Velvet dust slips down the avenue, ashtrays glowing like borrowed moons. Your laughter lands, then drifts away, a telegram I never sent, never knew. Silk and static in the cafe air, pianos mumble truths they won't declare. You stir your drink like time itself, circling promises we never dare. Every glance is a detour sign, every pause a crooked line. I taste tomorrow in yesterday's wine and wonder whose heart is crossing mine. This is the prelude to a borrowed sigh, not quite a vow, not quite goodbye. We lean on shadows passing by, two alibis learning how to lie. A minor key, a fragile alibi, prelude to a borrowed sigh. Listen close, the night exhales. Between the truths and fairy tales, neon halos around your grin, like saints who never learned to sin. The clock pretends it's on our side, but even it won't look us in. Your gloves rest calm upon the chair, as if they've heard this scene before. I read your pulse in half-beat steps, a rhythm knocking at the door. Every word is a paper thin, folded hope with a safety pin. I gamble silence, I let it spin, afraid of what the truth might win. This is the prelude to a borrowed sigh, a smoke ring dream we can't deny. We play it cool, we play it sly, two hearts rehearsing their reply. A hesitant star in a rented sky, prelude to a borrowed sigh. Hold the note, don't let it fall. Love's an echo down the hall. Trumpets hush, the floorboards know. Every step we won't outgrow. If I asked you to stay till dawn, would the answer tremble or be gone? No confessions, no parade, just a deal the dark has made. This is the prelude to a borrowed sigh, where maybe lives and almost die. We spin our fate on alibis, while destiny hums soft nearby. A velvet ache we won't untie, prelude to a borrowed sigh. This is the prelude to a borrowed sigh, the fragile truth in a tuxedo lie. If love's a question drifting by tonight, we answer you and I. No grand finale, no battle cry, just the prelude to a borrowed sigh, borrowed sigh, soft and slow, borrowed sigh. Let it go, the band plays on, the lights run dry. Prelude to a borrowed sigh. The club was breathing shadows and brass. Chairs leaned close like they knew our past. A match flared once, then thought better of flame. Your laugh fell soft, never saying my name. I traced the rim of a half-empty glass, clock lost count of the minutes that passed. Every note hung heavy, dressed in blue, waiting on a truth I never gave to you. My pulse kept time with the drummer's side. Every word rehearsed, every courage denied. I stood on the edge of a sentence too long, where right felt wrong and wrong felt strong. It was a silent confession last night, spoken in glances, not black and white. No vows were broken, no promises made, just a love left folded, carefully stayed. The room knew first, before you or me, what a whisper can be when it refuses to be free. The truth just swayed, never stepped forward, never quite straight. Your coat still carried the evening rain, like the city itself had something to explain. You said, funny how some things don't fade. I nodded along to the lie we made. The piano laughed at my practiced calm, as the horn drew circles around my arm. I memorized the curve of your doubt, every way in, every way out. A confession's a door that swings both ways. One side courage, the other regret. I counted my fears like unpaid debts and chose the silence I knew best. It was a silent confession last night, dressed in manners, dressed in alright. No scene to remember, no line to quote, just a feeling sinking without a note. The band kept playing, unaware that love was standing halfway there. Nothing said, but nothing here was ever dead. If I'd leaned 1 inch closer in time, if courage had tasted less like crime, would the morning know us by a different name, or would dawn still treat us the same? Trumpets hush, let the question fall. Some answers echo best not at all. It was a silent confession last night, A truth too tender to survive the light. Not a mistake, not a brave display. Just love choosing the long way away. The ceiling hurt it, the smoke did too. Everything new except me and you. It was a silent confession last night, written in pauses, erased by polite. No grand goodbye, no bitter kiss, just the weight of a word we chose to miss. If love is a song we almost sang, then last night's echo is where it hangs. Silent confession last night, still playing low, still holding tight. Trumpets hum like gossip in the air. Velvet curtains learning how to stare. You arrive with midnight in your stride, silk rehearsing secrets at your side. Every laugh is cut with lemon peel. Every glance pretends it's not real. Cards are marked but still we deal. Truth gets bent beneath the heel. I read your silence line by line, like a headline buried fine. Silk dresses and broken promises sway under chandeliers that never say who's to blame when the rhythm slips. From honest hearts to practice the lips, spin me once before you go. I'll pretend I didn't know. Shoes tap soft on borrowed time. Love steps out of bounds off rhyme. Lipstick halos on a crystal glass. Stories melt, then slowly pass. You speak in riddles, smoke and gin. Every truth wears counterfeit skin. I keep score with a crooked grin. Lose on purpose just to win. Moonlight edits what we say, cuts the courage clean away. Your goodbye wears borrowed charm, a velvet thread, a paper arm. Silk dresses and broken promises glide past the places we tried to hide. Hear the band lean into doubt, play it low, then bleed it out. Hold me close, then let me loose. Call it fate, I'll call it you. Clocks learn jazz, they drag their feet. Time syncopates, beat, beat. Strip the night of alibis, let the melody testify. No confessions, no amends, just a song that bends and bends. Silk dresses and broken promises youth. Say my name like it's a dare, then vanish into thin air. Silk dresses and broken promises fall like neon rain on the ballroom wall. If this is wrong, let it stay wrong tonight. We'll crown the lie and dim the light. One last spin till the record ends. Strangers again or almost friends. Silk dresses, broken promises. The band fades out, but the echo kisses.
Steam curls lazy round the platform light. Nickel clocks cough out the late night time. Your shadow leans where the timetables lie, like it knows a truth you won't deny. A trumpet sighs from a bar down the way. Someone's luck just packed up and ran. You smile thin like a folded card, dealt too late by an unseen hand. Your ticket shakes between your glove and sleeve. I read goodbye in what you don't believe. That midnight train to nowhere calls your name. Steel wheels humming something close to fate. If you ride it out, you won't come back the same. I'll still be standing where the lamplight waits. Go on, darling, hear it moan and roar. Every whistle's asking for a little more. Rain taps Morse code on the station glass, spells out chances we forgot to ask. Your perfume fades into coal and steam, like a rumor no one's meant to keep. Porters watch with knowing eyes. They've seen promises miss their cue. Every lover swears it's just one ride. Every ride cuts something loose. Your name's still warm on my borrowed breath. Say it once more before it's left. That midnight train to nowhere starts to cry. Iron lungs pulling you from me. If you chase the dark past county lines, don't pretend you'll ever be free. Hear that rhythm breaking the floor. Every mile's a knock on a closing door. No confetti, no brass band, just a clock that won't take sides. If staying's losing and leaving's lost, tell me where the victory hides. That midnight train to nowhere rolls ahead, like it's sure it knows what you deserve. If you trade your present for what's unsaid, I'll keep the truth you never heard. That midnight train to nowhere screams your tune, burns its number into the night. If it steals you under a paper moon, I'll fade slow with the platform light. Midnight train to nowhere bound, I wave to the sound, not the town.
That hum like bees, the floorboards sigh beneath our shoes. A trumpet leans against the breeze, teaching lonely air some better news. Your laugh arrives in halftime swing, a lucky break the night forgot. I check my pulse, then tuck it in where all the good mistakes are caught. Clock hands loosen, shoulders fall, every doubt steps out of line. I count the cracks along the wall till your shadow meets with mine. It's a slow kiss in 4/4 time, measured soft but hidden true. Every bar keeps crossing mine, every beat keeps choosing you. Hold it back, then let it chime. Hearts learn math they never knew. It's a slow kiss in 4/4 time, and the night swings into view. Da-da, sway and stay. Let the silence tap it, say. Glass, lipstick moons the crystal rim. A jukebox clears its throat to pass another tune that sounds like him. Your glove slips off, no alibis. The room inhales, the lights agree. I read the truth between your eyes. Tonight's not borrowed just for me. Chairs confess with creaking knees. Every nerve finds common ground. The band lays down its guarantees when your breath becomes my sound. It's a slow kiss in 4/4 time. Count it once, then lose the count. Every note bends out of line till the hush becomes the mount. Lean me in, then draw the line where want and wonder both amount. It's a slow kiss in 4/4 time. Let it ring, don't rush it out. Da-da, sway and stay. Let tomorrow wait its say. Drop the lights, just bass and skin. Brushes talk the truth and wire. No fireworks, just oxygen. A vow that smolders, not a fire. If time asks why we're late tonight, tell it love took tempo right. It's a slow kiss in 4/4 time, soft as velvet, sharp as fate. Every rest turns into rhyme, every pause refuses late. Press your laugh against my spine, let the measure fingers incubate. It's a slow kiss and 4/4 time seal the door, abbreviate. It's a slow kiss and 4/4 time all the room is learning us. Every beat redraws the line of mess. Hold me comes unanimous. Hold me close then underline the promise we don't have to fuss. It's a slow kiss and 4/4 time and the night signs off with us. Count it low, let it sway. A slow